With our seated good mornings, this is a fantastic mobility and strength exercise that's going to work, your hamstrings, glutes, adductors, spinal erectors. It's a really good exercise, especially if you're someone who struggles with mobility in and around these areas, because it is something that you can progress and something that will not only develop mobility but will also develop strength. So we're going to take a nice wide base with our feet. Whatever's most comfortable for you. You can point your toes outwards, you can keep them straight. For me personally, pointing outwards is better. And then from here, we're trying to keep a nice neutral spine, keeping the chest up, and we're just coming forward, trying to get as much range of motion as possible, and then back up. The great thing about this exercise is it's something that you can do at home. You can do it on the kitchen chair, as long as you're seated on something stable. Coming forward, and then back up. I do find it a wee bit more challenging if you do place your hands behind your head. Again, nice and controlled, keeping the spine nice and neutral, coming forward, trying to maximize that range of motion. Over time, if you do want to progress this, first of all, you want to progress it till you're getting really good range of motion, till your chest is almost down parallel with the ground, and then you can hold some weights, whether dumbbells or a plate, and again, you're just leaning forward and you're going to get a really good stretch, especially in your adductors, but also, as I mentioned, in the glutes, hamstrings, and posterior chain. Another way you can perform this exercise is if you are in a gym and you have access to a bench, an adjustable bench. So what you can do is you can bring the incline up, and this will measure your progress. So exact same setup in terms of our feet, and then we're just leaning forward. If you can kind of get your chest or your chin to the bench, then obviously that's a really good rep. And it's kind of like a reference point of where we're at. So you're going to perform that for a set number of repetitions, and then in order to progress it, you're just going to change the incline of the bench. Now this is probably out of my range of motion. So as you can see, I would perform this incline for a set number of reps and sets, and then over time I will progress to a less steep incline, and that will encourage me to go through a greater range of motion, and over time I will develop strength and I will develop more mobility.